Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel again for another weekly charm reading. It's always so lovely to have you all here. I have returning subscribers and I have some new subscribers. Thank you so much for all your support. I really do appreciate it so much. This is a new channel. I'm learning and I'm growing, and I just cannot thank you enough for all the positive energy and the love, light and support that you are bringing here to me and my channel. It means so much to me. So I hope you've all been well for these past weeks, and if not, if you're finding it's difficult at the moment for whatever reason, I hope that you can find some guidance and some inspiration in these messages. That's why I love to do these weekly readings, because hopefully some of us are doing really well and we're finding our feet and we're succeeding, and that's a great energy to stay in, that positive energy and that keep that momentum going, and that's absolutely fantastic. And that's why it's so nice to share that positivity and that energy with everyone as well. But there are times for all of us, we're all learning, we're all growing, we're all experiencing this crazy human existence, and it is challenging. So there are some weeks where we may just not be feeling it, and we just need that support and that encouragement. So I'd love to be here to give you these weekly charm readings. For me, this is my way of just using the charms, just finding a way to connect with my intuition and my spiritual guidance, and it just really helps me just stay connected and just to keep motivated and positive. So I really hope it can do the same for you as well. So after all that rambling, we're actually here to do the weekly reading for the Monday the 19th of July, and that's 2021 obviously, and that goes all the way through from the Monday the 19th of July through to Sunday the 25th of July 2021, because that's where we're at. And yes, they are just positive messages or inspirational messages of guidance and motivation and divine support, and just hopefully lots of really good messages to keep us going, keep us motivated for the rest of this week coming up. So it's a collective reading for all sun, moon and rising zodiac signs. Just a collective reading for all of us, whatever little part of the world you're in, just helping give us all that inspiration and that guidance to uplift our positive energies and keep us in that really positive flow of divine guidance and spiritual guidance, and just to keep moving forward to live our absolute best possible lives. So there's a lot of rambling today. What's going on with me? So I'm going to stop rambling now, and we're going to pick our charms for the week. Sorry, I don't know what's gotten into me today, but I just wanted to have a little chat with you all and just really express just how important it is to have all of your support, because I'm really enjoying doing this channel, and I'm really looking forward to it growing and just learning with all of you as well along the way. So that's it. Okay, end of speech. Let's get into the charms. So I'm going to give them a mix, and we're going to select the messages for the week. Getting caught in my sleeves. Okay, I shouldn't have such long sleeves. Right, there's quite a few in there. I feel that was quite a handful. So this is the noisy bit. I'm just going to give them a mix. Ooh, okay, there is quite a few, isn't there? So let's zoom in and we'll take a closer look at what's coming up for us this week. Okay, everyone, so here we have our weekly reading a little bit closer up so we can see a bit more of what's going on. And my goodness, there's so much going on. Really good reading for the week though, I think. So Let's get straight in to the busiest area. This is where a lot of energy is going to be focused towards for this week. So I'm just seeing some really, really good, interesting charms for the week coming ahead. So we're going to start straight down here. We have the chickens and the rooster. The chicken and the rooster. Sorry, they represent a balance and harmony within relationships. So this could be any of your relationships that you're surrounded by. So it can be family, it can be a romantic love, it can be even a soulful relationship with yourself, with your higher self, with your spiritual connection. It could be meeting a soulmate for some of you as well, but it's really just about creating that balance within the relationships that we have around us. So that's a really lovely energy and a really good reminder just to keep that healthy balance of give and take and support and friendship and family and connecting even with ourselves on a spiritual level as well. So really connecting to our higher selves, listening to our intuition. So I love the chicken and the rooster. So that's a really good one to start with. Okay, and next to that we do have an initial. So again, this may not resonate with everyone, but this is the letter D, and as I always say, I will read that just as an initial of a person, a place, an experience or opportunity, or even an occupation for some of you. It may not be for everyone, but that may resonate with some of you, and just take it as it does, whatever that may mean. We also have the daisy, which we see often, but I love to see it because it's just a beautiful, pure, innocent energy, and it's literally just about new beginnings. So just bringing in these new beginnings and opportunities. Just, it may be a simple, small change or a small experience for this week, but definitely we're seeing some new experiences and opportunities coming our way for some of us. And this also can literally represent motherhood, which obviously won't be for everyone, but that could be that perhaps that's news that you'll be receiving this week. And for others, it's just literally about a new experience or a new beginning coming in for us there. So another really good energy for the week. And next to it here, and this is really what I see at the center of all of this, because for me, this is the seashell. And the seashell for me is representative of creating your perfect environment. So the environment that nurtures you and keeps you safe and protected so that you can grow and you can learn and you can change for the better. So the seashell is all about protecting yourself and creating the absolute perfect environment for you, so that you can thrive, basically. So what I see here is the seashell surrounded by all of these beautiful charms that bring such lovely positive messages of healthy, happy relationships, messages of new beginnings. And we have love and friendship here with the cherries. So they are the symbol of just pure love and friendship. So surrounding ourselves with friends and family there. And also we have the sweet. This is my adorable little charm, which for me just represents that life is getting good. Life is sweet, and I absolutely love it. It's adorable, and so I love to see that there, and that's just perfect in this little cluster of charms that we're seeing here, because we're creating that perfect environment for ourselves. We're finding that healthy balance with ourselves, with our inner selves, with our spiritual connection of ourselves, and also with our loved ones around us, and some nice new experiences and beginnings coming in. And just above that we have a very busy energy. We quite often see the hummingbird as well. So this is my hummingbird charm, and the hummingbird is it's a very erratic energy, but a really positive, playful and joyful energy. So lots of fun and joy coming in there with this beautiful energy. So it is busy. It is a busy sort of erratic energy, but in just a really fun, positive way. So that's great coming in there. And just underneath that, we're seeing the pineapple, another adorable little charm. And the pineapple is a symbol of a warm welcome. So whatever's coming in, whatever new beginning or experience is coming up, it's that some of us are being welcomed into something new. So it's a warm welcome, and it's also representative of luxury as well. So it's just a new experience coming in that brings this lovely, warm, inviting, welcoming energy with it. And we have also next to that the telephone, and the telephone is representative of communication, and it does mean that there is news coming in. So whatever this energy is here, whatever some of you are being welcomed into, that could be a new job, it could be new relationships, new family, friends around you, whatever you're being welcomed into, whatever you're coming into and beginning, there's definitely news coming in here, and it's coming in with a really positive energy, with this very busy hummingbird energy, but it's a really happy, really joyful energy. So it's bringing in some good news. So that's a reminder as well to keep a good communication open. So being open, connecting and communicating to people around us, particularly with this situation that's coming in here, because it's a really lovely energy, a really positive, happy energy coming in for us here. So that leads us into the wine glass. And the wine glass for me is all about celebration. So whatever is going on here, we're definitely seeing a cause for celebration. So this is a special occasion or an event coming in that's very closely connected to the story here, with the news coming in and the busy, happy energy. So we're definitely seeing some reasons to celebrate and some good news coming in. So that's a really fantastic week so far. And then as we move across, I'll get closer up to the top there, but I'm just wanting to look at over here as well at this story, because I'm seeing slightly coming out. This is a lot going on already this week, and that's taking a lot of time and a lot of focus, and that's quite rightly so, because we've got this busy energy here and we've got this celebration coming in. But also just coming out here, it's a little bit calmer, a little bit quieter, but what we're seeing here is the pink heart. And I have several different hearts in my charm collection, but they're all different colors, they are all different, they all have completely different meanings. And for me, the pink heart is representative of self-love. So that's a reminder for us to take care of ourselves, to nurture ourselves, and that's in every aspect. That's in our mind, body and spirit, just taking care of ourselves, giving ourselves the time to heal, to replenish, to nurture ourselves in every aspect of our being, so that we can continue to create this perfect environment for ourselves, healthy, balanced relationships, friends and family, and new beginnings coming in. Lots of reasons to celebrate, but not forgetting at the heart of it all is to just take care and take some time to re-energize, heal yourself, nurture yourself, and keep yourself healthy and balanced. So that's a really, really good reminder, and it's coming in very, very closely connected here with these charms. We have the toadstool here. And the toadstool is a symbol of good fortune, but it's also about rapid growth as well. So when we're learning something new, when you decide to make a change, or you decide to, take some time and really nurture yourself, this is rapid growth coming in. These are changes that are coming in quickly and growing quickly. So when you start to really focus your attention to something, you're seeing some quite quick changes here coming in, and that's good fortune as well. And also, on a more literal note, it can represent being outside. It can represent nature for me as well, about being out in nature, which is a great way to heal ourselves, to ground ourselves and stay connected with the divine energies around us. Just getting back out into nature, just a step away from our usual kind of busy lives that we usually lead, for most of us anyway. So a really lovely energy. I love to see the toadstool. We see it quite often, because I do think when we set our intentions towards something, it does help us really grow and really make positive changes. So what we're seeing here as well with the owl is personal growth. So a need for personal growth, which I see, you know, is very important, particularly as it's coming in closely linked to the self-care heart here with personal growth. This could be literal learning for some of you, it could be academic learning, but it also can be spiritual as well. So it's just about learning and educating ourselves in whatever that way is for you. It could be starting education, it could be joining a class, learning a new skill, or for others it can just be about spiritual connection, which I'm definitely seeing here with the toadstool, the need to be out in nature, to ground ourselves, to nurture ourselves and protect ourselves here with the pink heart, to heal ourselves. And then interestingly enough, also, we're seeing the feather here as well, just above the owl, and the personal growth there, because the feather can mean a couple of different things. For me, it mostly represents freedom and that need to just be completely free with who we are, free with the life that we choose to lead, free with the environment that we choose to surround ourselves with. It can also mean messages from divine and messages from our loved ones and angels. Lots of people see white feathers, and that really could be a symbol of your loved ones being near. For some of you, if that's what you see often, or if that's what a feather means to you, this could be a message for you that your loved ones are with you and you're being spiritually guided as well. So with it coming up here with the nurturing and the self-care, and with the personal growth, learning through spiritual learning as well, this could be representative of your guidance from your angels and your loved ones. And it also can just be that bringing in that energy of freedom. So being able to heal ourselves and nurture ourselves, and to educate ourselves, we're allowing ourselves to have that free flowing energy of just absolute freedom and joy. So it's really important to surround ourselves and create the perfect environment. I know that's easier said than done, but what's going to help us create our perfect environment? Having healthy, balanced relationships, having love and friendship all around us, being able to celebrate, being able to nurture ourselves and take care of ourselves as well. So I'm seeing just this lovely free flowing energy and this spiritual guidance, and I just absolutely love that, because I think it's really important. You know, so many really good positive things going on here, but also just a little side note, a little reminder for us just to take that time to really nurture ourselves and heal. And that's aligning ourselves in our mind, body and spirit, just creating that balance, like we were saying here, that healthy balance with your own intuition and your own soul connection. So a really, really good little reminder here, just to take that time out when you need it to nurture yourself. And we do also have another initial. These are so hard to see, I'm sorry, I'll try and zoom in for you, focus in for you. This is the letter M. So again, could be an initial of a person, a place, an occupation, experience, whatever that may mean for you. We're also seeing some other initials up here. This was closely linked to the celebration, and that is a C, a letter C, and that's very close to the celebration coming in there. So it could be C for celebration, but it could mean something different for everyone. Whoops. And we also have the letter V as well. So again, that's something different for all of you. It may not resonate at all, but again, just a reminder, it could be a person, a place, an occupation, an experience or opportunity coming in. We also have right up here, for some of you, we also have the initial A. And the letter A is, I mean, it's kind of out here on its own, but it's along the same lines as the charms at the top here. So, or it is also directly above the communication as well. It's however you sort of, whatever jumps out at you really, whatever you connect it to. But it is along the lines here of the elephant. And the elephant I absolutely love, is one of my absolute favorites. And the elephant is all about inner strength and wisdom. So again, what we're getting here, that reminder to oops, sorry, I've gone a bit blurry. What we're getting here is, with all of this busyness, creating our perfect environment and enjoying ourselves, and lots of fun and celebration coming in, taking time to like nurture and heal ourselves as well. But all of this with that balance, it does take that inner strength and that wisdom to really know who we are, to gain the knowledge and the information that we need to create our perfect environment, so we can be the absolute best version of ourselves, so that we've got that freedom and that free-flowing energy of love and positivity in our lives. And that really does take some wisdom and some inner strength there. So just, I always love the elephant. It's just such a lovely reminder just to stay strong, because we all have it, and sometimes we lose it. We lose our confidence, we lose our ability to stay strong. But just taking time for yourself to connect and to find that inner strength, so that you can just keep going and keep learning, keep growing, which is what we have here with that rapid growth with the toadstool. And we also have the rose. And the rose, it can be a representation of romance. I don't usually read that as romance myself, but for some of you that may be how you interpret the rose. But I actually read it as balance again, which we also have a balance down here with the chicken and the rooster. But for me, the rose is about the balance of beauty and pain. So you have the beauty of the rose, and then you have the defensive pain of the thorns. So the thorns can cause trouble or frustration, or even fear. There's that's the representation of problems that we have and obstacles that we have in our lives, that sometimes they can be painful. We can have experiences that require us to be defensive, but then also you have the beauty of the rose as well. And the rose is all about just reminding us to look for the beauty in whatever situation we can. So about creating that perfect environment for yourself here is that we may sometimes need to protect ourselves and to be guarding ourselves and be defensive, which is where the thorns come in. But we're also being reminded to look for the beauty, and that's where the balance comes in. So our lives can be very busy, can be very stressful. That can also bring in a lot of negative experiences and difficult challenges in our lives. That's literally what we're all here for. You are not alone. We are not alone. We are all here doing our absolute best to try and learn and to grow as best as we can. And so the rose is just a reminder to find that balance. Try not to get too caught up in that defensive energy or that negative energy, and try as best you can to try and find the beauty around you in the simple things of taking time for ourselves and surrounding ourselves with friends and healthy, balanced relationships. And like, we have the little sweet here, and that's telling us that life is good. It can be good. Sometimes it can be challenging, and that's where you need to find that inner strength. But the rose is just a lovely reminder, just there's going to be light and dark with everything. And although we do have to go through the dark times to experience and appreciate the light times, we can really create the environment for ourselves, surrounding ourselves with loved ones, nurturing ourselves and taking care of ourselves, and just looking for the things that we love in life, surrounding ourselves with beauty wherever we can, so that we can have this guidance and this spiritual connection and this absolute freedom. So that's really a really lovely week, really positive messages, I think, there. But I'm also going to do some affirmation cards and oracle cards as well. So I will zoom out and we will get started with those. Okay, so here we are. There is our lovely board of charms with lots of really inspiring messages, but I also really want to find out more. So we're going to get some more messages for the week, and I've decided this week to go with something a little bit more fun. This is the Affirmators deck of positive affirmations. It's really fun. It's just really fun and playful, and so I just wanted to do something a bit more uplifting and just like have a little bit of fun with it all. So I love this deck, and I've not worked with it as often as I probably should do, but I will leave the description of it down below because I just was drawn to the imagery and the fun and the positivity of it. So it's a really good deck to check out if you're interested. So let's just get some really good fun affirmations for us this week. What do we have here for the week of the 19th to the 25th of July? Whoops. Okay, so let's cut the deck here. And first of all, we have, playfulness. Okay, let's give it a read first before I refer to the board. Okay, so playfulness says, I am a playful participant in life, and I always have the option to make something a fun game rather than a heavy burden. Mary Poppins puts sugar in the medicine for a reason. That lady really knows how to party. Okay, that's really good fun. So, I love it. That's absolutely perfect. So referring back to the board here, we are seeing that playful energy in several different areas. So we have the sweet here. So there's your sugar, Mary Poppins. So there's the sugar. Don't go crazy with sugar this week, but it's definitely showing us that life is sweet as well. So which is reminding us to find the beauty there in life, because there are many, many moments of sweetness in our lives if we can find it and appreciate it. So and that playfulness as well coming in. We have the hummingbird here, which, as we were saying, is a very joyful energy, and we're being reminded to look for that balance. So amongst all the stress, amongst all the defensiveness and the struggles that we may experience, we do also have opportunities to create an environment of happiness and beauty and playfulness as well. So I love how that connects to, I'm throwing things everywhere. I've lost my pointer. Okay, well, it's fine. We can do without it for now. So I love the energy that brings us for the week, because we're seeing that all across the board here. So I really love them so much. I'm going to do another one because they're just really good fun. Mary Poppins really does know how to party, doesn't she? So what else do we have here for the week? Let's just cut the deck at the top here, and we also have options as well. Okay, so this is gross. It looks delicious from a distance, but take a closer look and it's weird. But that's why I love it. So the options reads, as I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I am reminded that I always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest, without limiting thoughts like, you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. Because do you know what? I absolutely do. I love macaroni cheese on a baked potato, and I know that's too many carbs. But do you know what? Sometimes I just really feel like I want to do it. And so I think that's it. I think with this, that's really, to me, ties in with the playfulness as well, is that it's so easy to get caught up in the stress of life that we do forget that actually, we do have options. I know sometimes we may feel restricted, we may feel limited, we may not feel like we can see the options that are ahead of us, but really it's your own choice. You take yourself wherever you choose to go, and the best thing that I feel like I've learned to do in the last few years is just to do all the things that I love. If I'm enjoying it and I'm loving it and it brings me absolute happiness and joy, and then I do it even more. I try not to get into too much negativity. Obviously life does get us all down and it can be challenging and stressful, and I definitely have those moments, but what I'm trying to do is just say to myself, is this something that I'm really enjoying, and do I really want to continue doing this? And if it's using up energy and it's not something that I love, then I just kind of don't do it anymore. Just being more honest with myself. So I love that it's a reminder here with that playfulness as well, that we're being reminded that we have options, and if it makes you happy and you're not hurting anyone else and you're just living your best life, then absolutely go for it. Be your best self. So really, really good fun energies and positive messages there. And then, as always, I have my Moonology Oracle deck here, just my mini deck, and I always just really love these good summaries at the end of a reading, good positive messages for the week. So let's have a look at what we have here from the Moonology Oracle deck. Okay, and we have... Oh, yes. Okay. Look at the bigger picture. Definitely. So I think that's a really good message for this week as well, that ties in with the reading here, because as we were saying, it's about creating that environment and looking at the balance in our lives, looking at balancing out the stress with the fun, with the beauty around us. So taking a look at the bigger picture, not focusing on all the details that can make us feel stressed or frustrated or negative, allowing ourselves to find the fun, giving ourselves options and being open-minded. Yeah, I think look at the bigger picture, look at where you're wanting to go and the environment that you're wanting to create. And it may not be perfect right now. It may need to be something that we work towards, but surrounding ourselves with love and friendship and healthy, happy relationships, and just taking care of ourselves, if we do it step by step, and we'll be working towards that ultimate big picture, which is what we're all working towards, just looking for our absolute best possible life and our absolute best version of ourselves. So I hope you enjoyed those messages. I feel like we got some really interesting information there and some interesting guidance. I loved using the Affirmators deck today. If you can't see it too clearly there, but I absolutely love the images. I love the messages that they bring. Very inspiring. So I will leave all the information of the decks that I use below in the description. And I just want to say, have a fantastic week, everybody. Thank you all for being here, and I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings.